Hello and welcome, I am Patchworth, your game clown, once again, and we are going to be continuing with our Awesomnauts tutorial with Genji. Genji. Definitely one of the more unusual characters we have in our little roster here. One of my favorite YouTubers, of course, actually voiced him, Jesse Cox. Big fan. Big fan. And this is just a stellar character based on his space butterfly. So, very unusual design. This was a very much anticipated character. And let's just start off with checking out his various skins. Now, we have the, what is that, the Shoji one? Something like that. As you can see, very nice Asian design. Interestingly enough, I won this skin on a DeviantArt contest, so was very happy about that. It was between this and, I believe, one of Ayla's, but very pleased that I got this. They did add later on the Genji the Grey here, you know, the whole wizard thing. Very cool, but I think I will stick with my ninja one. So let's go ahead and start this off and give you a basic overview of his abilities. Once again, the jump he has is a jump, and then when you press the up button again, he gets these little wings that flap and help to carry him upward slightly. Pretty interesting. The rest of his abilities fairly standard. As you can see, I did sort of play him in an upcoming random run, so most of this is already set up. He has a staff that creates a sort of energy boomerang that sort of shoots forward and then ricochets back towards him. A couple of excuse me, upgrades that you can have for that are the Storm Drum, which has a it's a storm effect. Essentially, it creates a little stormy electrical pulse bubble sort of thing around it. I'll have to show it to you. But very effective, actually. Good for area damage and taking out turrets and stuff like that. Doesn't happen all the time, but you'll see that when we get into it. The plastic praying beads increases the damage of butterfly shot, pretty standard. Increases the attack speed with the globe bracelets, also pretty standard. Let's actually do the Caterpillar King statue for the healing effect, which is make butterfly shot heal allied Awesomnauts. So he's sort of a support character as well. Works really good with groups and can act as sort of an emergency healer. The Space Hippo Manure Incense adds a damage over time effect to the butterfly shot. Pretty neat. And the Wool Shawl increases the range. Also pretty standard. The Hidden Leaves, actually, he has like a sort of shield attack for his the Monarch Blessing. The Monarch Blessing actually creates a small shield that temporarily encompasses other Awesomnauts nearby and can reduce damage and other effects as well, which we will see in just a moment. The Hidden Leaves increases the damage absorption of Monarch Blessing. The Getting Out of the Hood, which adds an effect, increases the speed while you're inside the little bubble. The Cat Pillar adds a healing effect to Monarch Blessing. Very cool. I'm going to be using that. Although let's see what this is, so we can actually show you the speed boost. We know what the absorption does. And it reduces oncoming damage by a flat amount. For the Bronco Yeast, the Kresmon Calendar, which might actually be a reference to the Mayan calendar, which is a large Jesse Cox joke, reduces the cooldown of Monarch Blessing. Pretty standard. Spiritual Cooking, the Monarch Blessing will increase max health of teammates. So, pretty cool. Excuse me. The Cocoon is another one of those curving shots which will temporarily trap enemy characters. The Butterfly Nebula Dust adds a slowing effect. The last Periode Transforme is a makes cocooned Sawblade droids polymorph into friendly humming droids. I am going to use that. I really like that a lot. It helps me spam turrets. Life-stealing effect, will pass on that because you already know what life-stealing effect is. We've gone over that a couple of times. Misfortune Cookies makes cocoon reduce the health of the target, so it essentially damages them when they emerge. Alright, and the prefab cocoons lets the cocoon explode violently at the end, dealing damage to nearby enemies. When I do the advanced tutorial for all of these characters, I will be going over that. I'm sure you'll see it in action, but I will show it to you firsthand once I have unlocked it. And the Moon Nectar, which makes cocooned enemies drop healing nectar. Pretty neat. I will probably also be using this once I have unlocked everything. So, very interesting character, very much a support character. Definitely want to try to team him up with other people for various reasons, and without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, down we go. Oop, come on, you. Gotta give these guys a nice shove. There we go. So there's the little... Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so now that we've got everything, we'll go to our little testing area to show you everything firsthand. As you just saw, the butterfly lets you kind of like fly for a short distance. Kind of cool. The cocoon shot sort of springs back and forth. As you can see, it's a nice little butterfly shape, possibly something different. The shield pops like that, and takes reduced amount of damage. And then we have the cocoon shot, which cute little guy, right? Okay, let's get into the fight, so we can actually show you all this in action. Basically, the hummingbird droids are these guys right over here. That's what the cocoon... So now... one thing to bear in mind, when you're cocooning characters like that... They do not take any damage at the time. So if you end up cocooning somebody and you've got somebody one like Clunk here, or let's say Derple, who wants to use one of their large attacks like the Explode or the Nuke, and you think that when somebody's cocooned it's a good time to blast them, don't bother until they actually emerge from the cocoon. You're not going to do any damage to them, so you basically waste one of your power attacks, which could be used for that. So, yeah, bear that in mind. The cocoon gives them temporary invincibility. See? Can't do any damage to them. Okay. Whoop! Okay. It can slow them down for an attack if I had any bots to help me out here. Fellas! Come on! I ain't by myself here. I know you're robots, but frickin' get it together. This is ridiculous. I swear to God, when I increased the intelligence, it only affected the opposite team. Boop! Oh, man. So, another thing to bear in mind with the cocoon shot, it will actually bounce off of things. So if you... I'll have to show it on this thing, but when it hits one of those glass platforms, it'll actually ricochet off and not allow you to hit the person that you're actually aiming for. So it's a skill shot. It does take some getting used to, so keep that in mind. Definitely practice with them. And for the next one, I'm going to show you... Boosh! Watch this. Blah. Now, see that? I've actually got 4 of those guys now. Oh, 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 oh god. Okay, no. The, oh gosh, no. Oh, consarn it. See, it passed right over the heads of those guys. The, yeah, gotcha. Okay, good. And now I spawned another one. The cool thing about that is that when you attack a droid that's at like less than full health, it actually allows you to spawn a hummingbird droid at full health. So that is something to keep in mind. Blap. Okay, so good way to just sort of spam a bunch of health for your characters, or rather meat shields when you're actually attacking droids. The cocoon definitely has other uses as well, but that's definitely a good one. This now I want to definitely show you because I'll be honest with you, I never see an actual Genji build without the storm drum. I just don't see it. And you see it causes that little crackling thing over there. Pretty neat. Gotcha. Okay. And, oh, dang it. Passed right over it again. Foosh! Okay. But you can increase the damage for that quite a bit, so it is a neat little additional thing. Genji, not really much of a powerhouse as he is, so giving a little extra boost, if nothing else, most people will not stand right inside of all of that, so they'll sort of run away from it. And let's see, healing effect, that'll probably be good. And let's go, no, we don't need to do that. Yeah, if anything else, it's a deterrent. It will keep people from just standing there, and they're less likely to just sort of stand there taking damage. Bloop! Thank you, friend. Good for controlling these droids as well. Okay, stand it. Just below the day. Ta-da. Poof. Now, as you can see, the uh-oh. Oh, got him! Haha! Ooh, I actually got him. Boop! Thank you. The lightning doesn't happen every single time. There's a little bit of a cooldown on that, so don't expect to be spamming that. Right now, let me see. Reduces, and let's see how fast we can go with that speed boost on. Because he's kind of a pokey character. Boosh! Yeah. Not bad. That'd be pretty good with other characters who... Oh! Dang it. Who are also a little on the pokey side, or the faster side. Bop. Now you see that? Good crowd control. Nowhere near these droids. Ooh, got it. Sort of. Blah, shrunk. Oh boy. See, unfortunately, just like Voltar, doing a good tutorial with Genji here does kind of require me to have other people to work alongside with. And it looks like at first level the... Oh, see, they just bounced off. It seems like the health boost for the first level of the wing, what was it, the Monarch wing, allowed me to get back 10 health. And you can increase that a couple of times. Blop. And it's a pretty cool little benefit to everything that you've got going on there. What? Aw, darn it. Okay, so yeah, no, overall, ooh, there we go. Oh god. All right, neat little boost. And this actually might be a little bit of a shorter one, just because I don't have any of the really cool things to even show you here. We can do that, but I mean, I haven't really been seeing how much damage I was actually taking here. The cocoon explosion move and the darn it, the move that actually. Whoa, friends, come on. Give me a break. Give Daddy a break. Give Daddy a break. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? Uh-oh. Oh god. Nope. Gotta go. Boing. So, that went exactly as planned. Where are you assholes? Good God. Like working with trained monkeys without the trained part. Okay. Down we go! Uh-oh. Ah. Alright. Boop! Okay. So, yeah. Come here, guys. Boosh! Okay, and as you see, that health boost with the shield also does heal your teammates as well. So, when you're using Genji, very good idea to stick with a team of some sort. Definitely don't want to be... Come on, guys. Give me a hand here. Whoosh. There we go. A little bit of heal there. Alright. Okay. And bleep. Goosh. Alright. We've destroyed a turret. We're actually getting close to the end of this one because we have, once again, decimated our team here. So, let's do a heal for enemy Awesomnaut, or teammates for the butterfly shot. Just to see if we can't keep our teamie alive a little bit. Let's see if it works on bots, too. It only works for Awesomnauts, it looks like. Not healing out. But you actually do see that the shot turned green from from the pink version that it was before. So... Uh-oh. Oh, come on, guys. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Alright. Alright. Well... Shoot. Not going well. Not going well. Alright. So, until I can do sort of an advanced... the advanced stuff for him, I think we're going to have to sort of pause it for right now. Genji is definitely an interesting character. I was better at him before. I definitely need some more practice with him, but you know, it definitely is a lot of just stick with your team, try to, you know, my advice would be to increase the Storm Drum as fast as you can, because it will do more damage. I usually do the last Peridae, Transformidae, and some of the other stuff for this, just to sort of crowd control. And you know, you can either, you know, turn him into sort of like a you know, sort of a healing knot. You can turn him into a support knot to keep your tanks alive with a shield. You can actually be more assaultive, because he can get some pretty decent kills on him, unlike Voltar. Well, actually Voltar can do pretty good too, but definitely an interesting character. I definitely recommend you give him a shot. I always enjoy him when I'm playing him, as often as that happens anymore. Come on, fella. And yeah, no, it's just another unique, interesting knot with a lot of cool backstory, both behind the scenes and lore-wise for the Awesomnauts universe. So check him out. He's a delightful little perv, and I like him a lot. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining me, and until the next one, cheers all.